my daughter. I said, let me go and do a video. That'll be something checked off the list for today. So I want to just encourage you. And I was about to say, don't give up. I was going to say, please don't give up. But let's talk about Ezra fasting. And, okay. Oh, we're studying. I got to make a couple of phone calls. So let me talk about Ezra fasting. Okay. Let me go to Ezra. This is just, so Ezra chapter 8, verse 31 is where, verse 21, okay? So Ezra chapter 8, verse 21. Fasting and prayer for protection. That's the subtitle. Fasting and prayer for protection. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. And guess. Okay, fasting and prayer for protection. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might humble ourselves before our God, to seek from him the right way for us and our little ones and all our possessions. For I was ashamed to request of the king an escort of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy on the road, because we had spoken to the king, saying, this hand of our God is upon all those for good who seek him. But his power and his wrath are against the house, or against all those who forsake him. So we fasted and entreated our God for this, and he answered our prayers. Ain't that amazing? So 23 and A. That's absolutely amazing. So basically, the Ezra fast is a fast for protection. And it's a fast to seek God for the right way. But what you're seeking God for the right way for is because there's a wrong way. There's a way that the devil is waiting for you on that path. So there's a wrong way. The he's literally waiting for you on that path. So Ezra, he was a man of God, so he knew the enemy waiting. And here's the thing. He wanted his family protected. He wanted himself protected. He wanted his people that he had with him protected. He wanted all of their possessions protected. So he had already bragged on his God to the king. He already bragged on his God, okay? He told them how powerful his God was. He told them how amazing his God was. So he was ashamed to say, wait a minute, God. Wait a minute, King. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Because what if somebody rob us? Or what if somebody hurt us? See? He said, wait a minute, I can't sit up here and brag on my God like this and then turn around and tell this king, you need to send some soldiers because we scared. No, he said, no, I'm finna humble myself. I'm finna fast and pray and go to my God and tell my God my concerns. That's what he said. So how did he humble himself? He fasted. He fasted. He called a fast right there at the river. It wasn't planned. It wasn't orchestrated. It wasn't structured. None of that. He just said, wait a minute. We got to fast. We need God. We need him to come through now. We need to fast. And that's exactly what happened. And then the Bible said in verse 23, what happened? God answered their prayers. God answered their prayers. So the Ezra fast is so powerful when you need guidance and when you need direction. Now you notice in that sentence, in that set of scriptures, it don't say what kind of fast they did. So most likely they probably didn't eat or drink anything. And what came to my spirit when I was praying was maybe from sun up to sundown. But you can do it as long as you want to. You can do the Daniel fast. You can, you can do the Ezra, the Ezra. The reason for fasting could be your Ezra for protection, the Ezra 8:21-23. But you can do the Daniel fast, liquid fast, abstain from certain things like meats or sweets. It's up to you. You can do partial fasting. You can do from sun up to sundown, which is what's maybe 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's up to you, or whatever God is putting up on your heart to do. And you can do it for the duration of time God is leading you to do. They did it probably for one day. It could have been longer. But what I'm saying is, whatever your length, whatever your chosen fast, the point is this prayer is for protection and guidance. Lord, I need you to show me the right way to go, me and my family. Why? Because I don't know. And when you don't know, it makes you want to give up. When you don't know what to do, you just want to give up. But don't give up, because God got a plan. When you don't know what to do, you shut everything down and you seek God. Lord, show me what to do. Show me which way to go, because I don't know. Some of you got so many things on your plate. You don't even, you feel overwhelmed. But when you put God first, it helps you to calibrate. It helps you to get a form of stability. Because when you're unstable, when you're worried and confused and discombobulated and tired and stressed, that's an open door for confusion. And the Bible says that God is not the author of confusion. The enemy is. So fasting helps you to just literally narrow everything down and bring everything into perspective. Like, Lord, I'm going to trust you. Like, God wants to do a miracle for you, but you need to stop stopping. If you set this fast for a Daniel fast of 21 days, you need to complete it. You need to really, even if you tell your mind, if you tell your mind something different, like, I'm doing this, because I'm just ready for change. Or, I just don't want to eat that stuff anymore. If you can tell your mind something, besides I'm fasting. I mean, of course your body and everything know you're fasting, but you have to, what I mean by that is if you have to soup yourself up, you know what I mean? If you have to, get you a mindset, to help you to stay on your game with your fast, and what I mean by that is, like this, like me, if my main focus is, I'm just ready to shut everything down and be in God's presence. Like everything else is becoming irrelevant. It's becoming unimportant, because I just need to see your face. I just need to hear your voice. I just need to be in your presence, So my focus ain't on, this fast. My focus on, it's time for change. It's time to get closer to you. I'm coming after you. I want you. So I'm shifting my focus from the fast. Yes, I'm fasting, Yes, you're fast when you start your fast, but shift your focus don't focus on the fasting. Focus on something that, that's just like, you know, if you something that make you excited, like, okay, if you set a goal, and you get a plan, and you start looking at the vision that God gave you, this vision of where he said he taking you. Now prepare yourself for the vision. So the preparation might not be something you're excited about, but the vision might be something that you're excited about. See what I'm saying? So you got to keep your eyes on the excitement so that you can stay the course. And what I mean by that is, if God showed you where he's taking you to mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, like God's showing you the plan. He's showing you I got this plan for you. Here's the vision. Write it down. Make it plain on tablets that he who read it may run with the vision. So you got the vision. Write that vision down. And then you got to write down, okay, what has to take place in my life for my now to collide with my future, where my vision is. So if you really got a vision, then your today is going to adapt to where I'm going, because it's something I want. That's just like somebody might want to be on a Grammy so bad, and they're willing to do whatever they have to get to the Grammys. Some people want to be on a weight loss magazine cover. And, with my struggle, this is one of my goals. Some people want to make it to a competition finalist or whatever it is. So guess what? They got the vision. But without the steps and the discipline and the plan that they got to follow in order to get to the vision, if the plans today ain't matching the vision tomorrow, then you ain't got the plan. You and the vision ain't gonna collide. It's not gonna connect. It ain't gonna become one. So today, when that vision get real, it ain't no tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do it. Tomorrow we'll do it. It's not tomorrow. It's now. It's never tomorrow. Discipline is now. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's something you ain't got a vision, if your vision ain't, listen, you need to go to God and say, give me another vision, or give me the vision, or give me your vision again, or whatever. Because when your vision becomes purpose, because that's what it is, then you will adapt to whatever progress it takes to meet. I'll meet you there. So your vision is saying, come on. And your actions are saying, I'll meet you. I'm on my way. So, with your weight loss, with your writing your book, you see that book in bookstores. So your goal should be getting up every day, spending time with the Lord, exercising, whatever however you're going to do it, and writing at least 2 or 3 chapters a day of my book, or writing 1 chapter a day of my book, or writing 500 or 600 words. You can type 500, 600 words in no time. So set those goals that line up with your vision. So if you see yourself with a book in bookstores, that's the vision. But yet you over here trying to create candles. Now, I'm not saying candles won't be sufficient for later on where you're going. That's fine. That could be an extra, but you have to stick with the vision. I'm talking about that vision that make your baby leap. Because God got a appointed time for Mary and Elizabeth because it's a day that them babies will leap in your stomach. So it was appointed for me to come on here at this time today to tell you that, to stir that thing up in you, to make your baby move. Because see, the problem is you need a new vision. The problem is you ain't focused on your vision. The promise is you done gave up on your dream. Because when you first had that dream, you was excited. But then when you start working, or you start feeling the stress, you start feeling the tug of the enemy, you start feeling the opposition, you start feeling the attacks, you like, wait a minute. Hold up. I don't know if I even want that bad. But you got to know that it's going to be opposition between the now and the there. You understand? Between the now and the there. It's going to be opposition. It's going to be opposition. It's going to take some effort on your part. So look at this. Okay, that's my there. See that? That's my there. That's my there. So in order for me to get to there, I got to get up. I got to get up. I got to do something. I got to get up. And I got to do whatever I need to do to get to there. I'm not just going to get there if I don't get up and go there. I got to get up and do something. I got to get up and walk to my there. I got to get up and make it happen to my there. You understand? So your now should be in preparation for your there. Okay? So if your vision is to be a real estate agent, then you need to be in real estate school. If your vision is to own multi-complexes, then you need to be working toward that vision. You don't have to go to real estate school to own property. I'm going because that's the way the Lord is leading me. So you can be an agent and own the property. My goal is to be the broker. You understand? But the thing I'm saying is, what's your vision? So now you need to sit down and write down. You can't just have a vision without a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to, if you like me, I know my goal is I want to weigh 150 pounds. Okay? I know what I want. That means I got to, in order for me to get to 150, you know what I have to do? I have to say, okay, God, help me. I can't assume, oh, Joy, you done lost weight before, girl. You know what to do. I don't approach it that way. I can't, because I never been 50 before. I never been this big before. I never been in this place before. So I don't never approach something the same unless the Lord tell me to. I'm going to you, God, and saying, show me your face. Show me the way. Lord, I need you. I don't know. I can't do this. I need your help. Then get a plan. Then he'll either speak in my spirit, or let somebody come on the YouTube, or let somebody talk about this, or I open the Bible and read it. Daniel fast. You know, he might say, okay, Joe, I want you to do a 40-day Daniel fast. And then I want you to do a alternate day water fast. Okay. Whatever he say. Right? Listen, now, then let's just go something he told me before. Then he'll say, okay, now, so let's go to the last thing he told me to do when I lost weight before. He said, Daniel fast. Okay? He took me back on the same fast I was on before in 2011 and 12, 2008 to 2011, it was the Daniel fast. 21 days, from 3 days to 10 to 20 to 3 days, 10, then 21, then 40s for like maybe from 2000, the rest of 2008 to 2011, it was 21 days. 2011, he introduced me to the 40-day Daniel fast. Okay. 2015, he introduced me to the liquid fast. So with that being said, he said, Daniel fast. So now I got to get a plan. I got to set my schedule where I get up. And I remember I used to get up in the morning and I used to can't wait to use the bathroom so I can get on the scale. And then I was getting on the prayer line at this time. So it was prayer line was at 6 in the morning. I get up early in the morning, like maybe 5 something, use the bathroom, get on the scale, and then get on the prayer line. God said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because I don't want you to make an idol out of that scale. So you need to spend time with me first before you get on that scale. Even though I was getting on the prayer line. But so what? Prayer line is you weigh yourself. In that case, you weigh yourself when you get off the prayer line. But I don't mind it just depends on where you are with your relationship with God. The corporate is good, but I got to have private too. I got to have private before corporate. So I got to spend time with the Lord before I get on the prayer line. You see? Anyway, with that being said, so you get up in the morning, you spend time with the Lord, you weigh yourself, and you go work out. It's gonna be trying, but your vision's so strong, man. You're gonna do whatever you got to do to get there. Your vision's so strong. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. If I gotta get up early in the morning, I was walking in the snow was to my ankle, over my ankles. I still was walking. It was freezing. It was wintertime. I had a vision. So ain't no excuses when that vision. I had a vision, but that vision had me too. So when that vision got you, ain't no excuses. So, then, I ate the same thing every day. And I started eating a bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Greek salad with no onions from St. Louis Bread Company or Panera Bread, whichever one you call it. We didn't even have no money. God provided me, and that probably was about $12. And I ain't had no $12 a day. God gave me that money every day. So finally, when I didn't have the money to get that, he started dealing with me about this costs too much. Then he started having me, I went to the store and bought some vegetarian Campbell's soup and made the ingredients to give me a salad. So I still had my soup and I had my salad and I ate one meal a day because that's all he told me, one meal. Then he started telling me to fast from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., nothing but water, So I can eat chips if I wanted to, but I would put the chips in a sandwich bag when I did eat them, because them chips, it just ain't, I could barely eat when I'm trying to lose weight. So I can't eat a whole bunch of junk and lose weight, but I still can have potato chips because that was considered, of course it ain't no healthy vegetable, but I would eat like healthier chips, like baked chips, just certain little things, but then after 5, he said nothing but water. So I knew it was him because it wasn't something I wanted to do. And there you go. So now the vision, God got the vision. Now God finna give you the plan to get to the vision. See, it all works together, Like, so this is how I start eating one meal a day, because I was getting up, working out, eating my soup and my salad, and all of a sudden I'm like, God, I just feel like something is missing. I say, God, what do I do? And then I got on the phone with my mama. This was 2011. And she said, you know what, baby? She said, just eat one meal a day. Just eat one meal a day. And that was God telling me to eat one meal a day. And now they talking about one meal a day. That God been gave me that. God gave me that in 2011. And anyway, yeah. So let God tell you what you need for you, because the vision is yet for an appointed time. But you got to get ready for that so that you can be ready when you get there. Because you'll recognize your vision, but it won't recognize you. Now you catch that. Yeah. Like, man, when you show up, you got to show up. You hear me? So you don't want to get there and recognize your vision, but it don't recognize you, and that means you can't even walk in it like you should. Anyway, You know, let's just take a girl, a lady, a woman, you know, she talking to this guy that they met online or whatever, and they really like each other. He really like her. He in love with her, but he in love with her pictures of her old self. Okay. So she some kind of way convinces him to give me 6 months, give me 7 months, give me 8 months, whatever, however long she feel like it take her to lose some of that weight and get herself together, because she don't look like those pictures anymore. So, but she want to be her best. So now she got her and this man talking about marriage. And guess what? Not only that, just say God told them both that he put them together, that's who I got for you. So both of them fasted and prayed because they both love Jesus. And they both fasted and prayed. And the Lord told both of them, he told the man, this your rib. And he told her, this is your cage. This is the one. And sure enough, so now they're it wasn't no, oh, I want to see you every day or none of that, or, they wasn't even living in the same city. But it wasn't no, oh, I want to get on FaceTime, none of that. He respected that, he was patient with her. But, she didn't tell him how much weight she gained. She just said, right now I'm just not comfortable. Let me get myself together. So finally, it's time for them to meet. And she not ready. She said, I can't meet you. Now, this man been waiting on this girl for all this time. He know that this my wife, but because she not ready, she missed it. She put it like this. Okay, let's do it like this. So she wasn't ready. So here's what happened. She went to meet him, but she knew she wasn't going to see him. And he went too. He walked right past her, didn't even recognize her. So he felt like she didn't come. Okay? But let's take another scenario. And let's say she took them 8 months, and every day she worked out. Because see, she didn't let her flesh. She didn't let her flesh rule her. She let her excitement rule her. She's like, God, you gave me this man. He fine like this. Oh, baby, honey, every day she had a reason to work out. She had a reason to take care of herself. She had a reason to want to, because she had a vision, baby. So guess what? This day came. They met. He walked. Matter of fact, she was more beautiful than what he thought. She was so fine. He could not believe his eyes. Like, are you serious? That you this fine? Like, she was more beautiful than her pictures. And instantly, he took her to the courthouse, baby, married her, and made her his bride. And then eventually they had a big old beautiful wedding, because that vision, she didn't just have the vision. See, the first part of her just had the vision. But the second part of her, the second situation, the vision had her too. So it got to be something you excited about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be excited. Okay, why am I going to, I'm so excited this time, because I want my healthcare line, my supplement line, my waist trainer belts, and I want to tell everybody, look what Jesus did for me. I want my, my workout attire. I want to, what is your vision? What is your vision? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? I want to stand on that stage and be able to preach without getting out of breath. I want to be able to say, in Jesus. But because I'm so passionate, I don't mind. But not, and jeez, because I can't breathe. So, and not be ready for the vision. You see what I'm saying? You got to get the vision, baby. And that vision got to get you. It got to make you get up in the morning. It got to make you be up at 1 o'clock in the morning, right when you should be asleep. Like, man, that vision, half time, you ain't gonna want to sleep. Man, my bed full of daggone books and stuff. I had to take stuff off my bed just to make it up. I had to take stuff off my bed to make it up. Look, all this different stuff. Look, because I said I got a plan. I got a plan. What you talking about? I got a plan. I got a plan. I got somewhere I got to be. You know what I'm saying? So you get your thing, you write, you get your stuff ready. I got too many books. I got the right to be sleep all day and night. So look, this is what we'll do, Joy. Okay, when you can, go to bed early. Go ahead, get 5, 4, 3, 6, whatever. And then I'm only going to sleep for so long. Look at this. Look at that. Look. All these books. I set these here last night because I'm working on something. I'm working on something. You understand? I got the vision and the vision got me. I might not know what I'm doing, but what I do know, I'm going to do it and pray for the rest and make some moves as he lead me, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Because, listen, this is your life. Your life. You waiting on somebody to come and make it perfect for you? Hey, that's on you. Because they ain't coming. Anyway, yeah. So you need to fast, do an Ezra fast for guidance, for protection. Lord, I need you. I need you to watch over my family, God. I'm focused on this stuff you got me doing. I'm building, God. I'm working, God. I need you to help me, Jesus. Protect my children. Protect my family. Help me. Show me. I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like while you in that bed, you can't sleep because your bones saying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I need you. When God say shut people down, shut them down. Cause right now, listen here, you in the freaking delivery room. You wide open. You can't afford to just let anybody into your privacy. This is the most critical and sensitive time of your life. You don't want no bacteria, no spirilla and cocci and all these different viruses and parasites and all this pathogens. And oh no, you got to guard yourself, baby. You got to guard yourself against your enemies on the road. You hear me? So anyway, like I said, it's real. It can't get no realer. It can't get no realer. It can't. So man, get that vision. Get that vision. And if you got a vision and that vision ain't got you, then maybe you need to ask God, Lord, is this the vision you gave me, or is this vision I picked up from somebody else because I want to be like somebody else? So many people want to be Cardi B. So many people want to be whoever. All these people, but man, be you. Because to be honest, no disrespect to Cardi B and them, people don't even know who they are. Apart from God, Cardi B ain't going to be young like that forever. I don't even know how old she is. I don't think she that young. Cardi B ain't going to be young forever. What all this stuff these people putting out here, and these men and these women with all this worldly music, these young babies and all this mess they doing, man, you're going to have to get old one day, and you're going to have to be accountable for that mark you laid in this world of violence or of sexual sin and all this mess, because you paved the way for your future. And your grandkids, you ain't gonna want to see your grandkids doing that, or your great grandkids, or your kids. No, you're not, because you love your kids. And you don't want them out here doing that, but they gonna do like mommy and like daddy, unless mom and daddy get saved. But just because mom and daddy get saved, don't mean their music gonna stop if they was doing that crazy mess. If little Kim gets saved right now, they're not gonna take all her old music off the streets. All this violence. Tupac and them always talking about killing somebody. I love Tupac. Biggie. I love him too. Biggie had the nerve to say, your mama, he got rid of your mama. She was old anyway. Like who? Yes, a rap, but you got to be careful what you say. DMX said, "You looking for your son? He in the trunk riding." I I liked it when I heard. I said, "Wow, that's deep. Wow, wow." No, it ain't deep. Anyway, DMX loved the Lord, but you couldn't take away that in the trunk, starting to ride. Your body in the tree, his body. You looking for your son? Some in his body in the trunk, starting to ride. You know. You ran okay. You know. So hey, okay. Hey, I rap. I'm a gospel rapper, so I know. I love music. I do. But you have to use choice. You have to use wisdom with choosing this mess because you're gonna get old and you're gonna be held accountable for this mess you putting in the world. Make sure I got everything. Yeah. You're gonna be held accountable for this. So, you know, do it right so you can leave a lasting mark, a good mark, not something that ain't gonna, that ain't good for none of us. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you, okay? And I'll be talking to you all. Don't forget my book launch drops Saturday. Been waiting on my flyer. The girl, I can't believe she took this long to do. I had to get somebody else to make it, so I just have 2 flyers. So March the 11th, my children's book, my first children's book will launch. It's Little Joy in a Little Blue Hat, Overcoming Insecurities. So I'll put a flyer out and it's all good, girl. But I love you guys. Okay, have a blessed, safe day, okay?